Since you're both here in person, let me call, good morning, everyone. Sorry, Debra Adimey versus Station Casinos LLC, A850394. And if I could have the parties state their appearances for the record.
Morning, Your Honor. Scott Mahoney for the defendants.
Kimberley Weber for plaintiffs.
All right, great. So it's nice to see you both in person. So I guess I had a few questions, especially for resetting the trial. Do we still think that this is a 50 to 70-day trial? Because there have been some I realize we started out with like 70 or however many it was. I haven't really kept count of who's still left. So
It's probably not gonna be anywhere close to that, I would guess, by the time everything's done.
okay. How long do you think realistically? I obviously don't want to plan a trial and then still need more time because we hadn't actually planned realistically. So I just kind of wanted to get a sense from the parties as far as what are we looking at?
Yeah, so I think we are hoping to address some of the toughest legal issues in advance, and these are just purely legal issues.
Okay.
about
This is
how-
like the summary judgment type stuff.
Well, yes, except that we're bringing this early because some of these disputes have obstructed our discovery requests. And so we have made several discovery requests and that we have not received because we're told that that's our interpretation of the statute is different than their
Okay.
interpretation.
All right. And I'm going to assume that this is the first and only case that you know of that actually deals with this issue.
Yeah, there was one that went up to the Supreme Court and then it settled, so I don't think there's any Supreme Court guidance, sorry.
Dang it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, there was a
You're on.
significant interpretation.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Well, then I guess the question that I would have is, I don't have a problem with signing the STIP in order to extend, but do we want to wait until we deal with those issues before we reset a trial?
That would make sense to me if you're comfortable with it.
That's fine. I let the attorneys try their cases how they want to try their cases, but it seems to me like if that is sort of a linchpin issue, that it might affect where we do the trial or how many days we're figuring out for the trial, especially if if it then opens up discovery that needs to be done and that kind of a thing. So, all right. So, has anything been filed yet on those issues or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay,
So
all right.
we are hoping to address, do we put in proposed dates?
Yeah, we have
into the- in
dates,
the
I think by the
proposed
15th of August, maybe we're supposed to
Okay.
send our lists and then.
List of
all right.
issues.
All right, and are you still okay with the dates, the proposed dates that you've put in regarding extension? Because they're still pretty close, right?
I'm hopeful. I think it also depends on when the court will be able to rule on these issues.
Okay, because right now you have the expert deadline coming up in January.
Yes.
And then, dispositive motion deadline in May. So, I don't have a problem adjusting it if we need to once we hear the other motions. Do you want me to sign this extension right now, just as sort of a placeholder, just in case?
I think we're comfortable with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
the only blank that's in here right now on page 2 is the oral argument on these legal issues, and I don't know if you wanted to set that today or just get back to us. So the briefing.
Well,
under this-
okay, so have you agreed on briefing schedule on
Yeah,
those
so the
issues already?
So the replies would be due by September 26th under this, and then so sometime after that. And then I know the court's quite busy, but if there's a possible, if it could just be the only item on the calendar.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we may want to do a special setting on it. Let's see. So you said reply would be due September 26th?
Yes.
okay,
So
so
sometime in October at the earliest, I guess.
Yeah, so I already have a special setting on September 29th.
Yeah, I've got a trial coming up at some point. in
Okay.
October.
Tell me what your schedule is, Mr. Mahoney? Is this something that I would need to make sure that I schedule out multiple hours for?
We haven't agreed on the list of issues. I
Okay.
have 4 legal issues that I know affect discovery.
Maybe like
and
2 hours or something.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
defendants have,
Not an entire day,
Okay,
certainly. but-
so what I could do is I could put you on October 6th at 9 AM.
Let's see, I've got,
And then I'll just add a,
that's the start of my trial.
Oh, it
stack,
is?
But it's federal court, but I don't know where I'm gonna be on the stack, but,
how long is that trial? Cause I
probably-
feel like you
probably like
guys,
4 days.
okay, cause I feel like you would all probably want to,
But it could be at any time during like a multiple week stack, so I don't know for sure.
would you be okay if I put it on the 6th at
You
9
can put it on
AM?
the 6th. and
Okay,
we could
so,
read it.
and then I'll add that language into the stipend order, that the hearing is set on October 6th at 9 AM.
Okay.
On the issues.
And I guess the trial date would just be vacated and reset after, I
Yeah,
guess that when we do the hearing on October 6th, I guess we could probably
yeah, then we
schedule
can
a
have
new
that,
trial date on that
yeah,
date.
upcoming, I'll add that upcoming trial dates. And scheduling dates. Dates are vacated. Right, so pretrial calendar call, all that stuff is vacated as of now, and then, I will see you on October 6th.
Okay, great.
Okay, all right, thank you.
thank you.
Your
All
Honor.
right, have a good day.
Appreciate you taking
Right.
this first.